Kadash. Yeah, this the brother on Saad Jihad. You know, yeah, I'd like to give double honor to the elders of GMS who had taught us being ICR. We currently don't have a name for our current camp yet, but it's still a work in progress. But I'm gonna say, right now I haven't been streaming as much due to not having much time, and my internet have been fucked up lately due to the deep freeze that we had. Like, yeah, bad, pipes messed up. The internet is like the connection is that's messed up. Only way I can do is be on the phone, but when I'm on the phone, I can barely do anything. But like, it's just electricity there, but I can't get on the internet or even watch television at times. It's like I can only appear on the phone. If I do come online, I just come. It's like it turn off. It come on and just turn off. But anyways, I'm gonna go with this video. It's called Armageddon Doomsday Clock to be set in Chicago because it's here in the Chicago University here.
For nearly 80 years, scientists have indicated how close the world is to global catastrophe using something called the Doomsday Clock. The idea began to warn humanity of the dangers of nuclear war, with midnight marking the theoretical point of annihilation.
Yeah, even Esau, he knows that his time is coming. You have these scholars and that's in this university, not too far where I'm at right now. They set it up this doomsday clock. I forget what it was, but it's here in Chicago. And what they do, they conjure up a lot of articles and look at history, what's going on now. I wish I can put Altonheimer on here. He said he became deaf, but I'm not gonna go too deep into that. But he knew in his spirit that what he created, the enemies of the United States, is like it's going to definitely end the rulership of this man right here. But I'm going with this doomsday clock.
North Korea has threatened to detonate a hydrogen bomb over the Pacific.
President Putin has ordered Russia's strategic nuclear forces.
Every year there's a meeting to assess the risk of global catastrophe and set the doomsday clock. It's a metaphor of how close we are to nuclear Armageddon, a scary thought, but the scientists hope it will alert the public and pressure leaders to make the world a safer place. In 2023, the hands were set at 90 seconds to midnight, the closest they've ever been, in large part because of Russia's war in Ukraine. In Chicago, we've had exclusive access to the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists, meeting to discuss where to set the clock for this year.
This is a very dangerous time. We have moved from a period.
What she said is a very dangerous time. So you got a lot of stuff that's happening. It's nothing. Everything that is going very fast. You have this right here. Iran vow revenge on Israel after Damascus strike kills 5 Revolutionary Guard members. They're gonna definitely do something to Israel over there. And when it comes to those Muslim nations, I believe you have something now to convert to Islam. I believe you have something called Shahada, which you convert, and you have something called Jihad, where they convert it to being for fighting into Islam. What Israel is doing right now, you had these Arab nations at one point. They was like arguing, bickering over each other because they got like different ways of Islam that they practice. It's like 2 of them, I believe. And right now they gonna shake their hands like, know what? Look, we can we can do I'm starting with my words. Like, look, we can put aside our differences, but this motherfucker here is our enemies, and they actually trying to destroy their religion, Islam. When all these other Arab nations take jihad and they go against that small country in Israel, they fucked. That's when you're gonna have the Valley of Jehoshaphat. That's his Jonah. I'm finna go on.
Unusable. We're seeming to move into a period of time where we're not so sure
every major country, UK included, is investing in their nuclear arsenal.
But nevertheless, more nuclear weapons have been used for 70, 80 years. People would say, isn't this scaremongering? But there's no way we're moving towards that again.
People would be wrong to say there's no way we're moving towards that again.
Here in Scotland, the UK's nuclear deterrent is on constant alert. The warheads are placed on top of Trident ballistic missiles, housed inside one of 4 Vanguard submarines.
Somewhere out there,
Somewhere out there.
there's a heck of a lot at stake.
Yeah, I hope I don't get struck.
The whole point of the nuclear deterrent is that it's never actually fired. People say, oh, it's a weapon system that would never be used. It's being used at the moment. As we speak at the moment, there is a nuclear deterrent out there. The Vladimir Putins of this world know that it's out there, and they know that it's credible and that we could use it if needs be.
In 2021, the UK government announced that it's increasing the cap on the number of its warheads. Recent suggestions US nuclear bombs may once again be based in Britain has
Yeah, they say no nuclear weapons. Because if you have these countries that have nuclear weapons, it's going to be detrimental, man. It's going to be a lot of destruction. I believe I had this video game back in 2015. They had the message up in there. It was Metal Gear Solid, The Phantom Pain. They had on that game. They had where you had to go online. You can build nuclear missiles and shit like that, right? You could actually bomb the hell out of the other team, the other team bases you wanted to. Now, they had a little leaker of the video game that made it had put up it was a cut scene where all the players online took down their nuclear arsenals, and they had this a cut scene where people was like, yeah, not Solid Snake, but Big Boss at the time. He said, yeah, they would celebrate there was no more nuclear missiles in the world, and they had information where they said it was like 6,000 on paper, but they said it's much more than that, even to this day. So they know that the end is nigh, man. You have this going on right here. Pointing fingers at Jerusalem, Press Rassin say Tehran will not leave the Zionist regime criminal unanswered. Hamas condemns heinous crime. Heinous act, it doesn't matter. They say we may not have crossed into World War III, but our world is at war. Yes, it's on the process of it. But when you history would actually tell you when World War I started, it was Germany that was really going around kicking motherfucking asses. And what these other nations was doing in Europe, they were putting sanctions on them. And what Germany was doing, they was conquering these lands and they were taking their resources. It did not work. Even with Ukraine, it did not work. They taking over land and resources. It's not going to work. The only way you can do it is you have to deploy troops there to stop it. That's the only way you can do it. I figure go on. This is Second Esdras, chapter 16, verse 1. This is after Apocrypha. It lets you know they removed this book. The Vatican's, over there in the Roman Catholic Church. They removed it because it had a lot of nasty stuff to say about the Greeks, which was so-called Caucasian. In First and Second Maccabees, they don't have nothing nice to say, but this ain't talking about it. The Second Esdras, chapter 16, verse 1. Woe unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe unto thee, Egypt and Syria. These two. When they say Babylon, that's actually talking about America. In Asia, that's the Middle East. That's happening over there right now. Gird up yourself with clothes of sacks and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? That's talking about the missiles. Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, and may anyone quench the fire is stubble. when it begin to burn. It's not going to happen. May one turn again, the arrow that is shot of a strong arrow, of a strong archer. The Lord, the mighty Lord sent the plagues, and who is he can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? There's no way you can escape that. You got these elite devils. They know they know that the times is coming. That's why they creating bunkers and shit like that. And that's out of Amos chapter 1. I'm going to get into that as well. Let me get into that. Yeah, I got to start doing it on the phone. I was trying to do this on my computer, but it was to no avail. Okay, this is Amos chapter 1. Chapter 9. Chapter 9, verse 1. I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the intel of the door. Now, that's somebody knocking. In like the intel is the top of the door. When you knock on the door, you knock on the top of it, and you just bang much louder. That the post may shake and cut them in the head, all of them, and I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that flee of them should not flee away, and he that escape of them should not be delivered. That's what's going to happen in the last days. And everybody know that even people that's not even religious, or even in different religions, man, or even atheists, they know about the end times. They know something is about to go down. This is Amos chapter 9, verse 2. Though they dig into hell, thus should I make them take them. Though they climb up to heaven, though would I bring them down. That's why you got Elon Musk. He created bunkers. You had the dude that I forget, Mike Zuckerberg. He building bunkers. You have what's that dude with the sunglasses? I forget. He always talk about relationships and shit. He created a bunker. He said he couldn't sleep at night. Andrew Tate. He got a bunker. He said he can't sleep at night without it. He got one. It's a lot of people that got one, so it's a lot of shit that's about to go down. And it's mainly gonna go down the Middle East, and when it say Asia, it's really the Middle East, because Middle East is really in Asia. Like Israel, all that's Asia. Okay. And I will say, okay, I'm go on. And though they hide themselves in the top of a garment, I will search and take them out thee. Though they be hidden from my sight in the bottom of the sea, though would I command the serpent, which is Leviathan, he will bite them. And though they go into captivity for their enemies, thus would I command the sword. That's talking about those people over there, the so-called white people over there in the Middle East. Everybody around the world gonna see that you're gonna be put into slavery before your enemies. Before your enemies, it's gonna happen. And I command thee, and it shall slay them. In my bad. Let me go again. And though they go into captivity before before thy enemy, thus would I command the sword, and it shall slay them. And I will set my eyes upon them for evil and not for good. That don't even sound good. It said not for good. That don't even sound good, bro. You ain't gonna have a good time. When you look at evil, you're gonna look at evil. I'm just going on a little rant, bro. Ra.
Strong's H7451, Rad.
See that?
And second entry, Ra. And third entry, Ra'a.
Yeah, bad, evil, bad, disagreeable, bad, unpleasant, giving pain, unhappiness, misery. So you're going to get all these things in a bag of chips. You're gonna get all these things from the bag of chips. Mainly those rats over there. Cause they gonna be surprised when we roll up on them. Cause they damn sure not the Israelites. Because I mean do that. This is Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. I know that works in tribulation and poverty. Talking about this is talking to the real Jews, okay? They're gonna be in the tribulation and poverty. But thou art rich. I know the blaspheming them will say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogues of Satan. Now we're gonna go into some words. Let's see about tributes. Get a pushing together pressure. See that? Oppression, afflictions. So you're gonna be afflicted. You're gonna look at property. See that? Baggery, So they're gonna be in poverty. They're gonna be oppressed and they're gonna be begging. Okay? They're gonna be poor. And I know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogues of Satan. They're talking about them people over there in Israel. They don't fit this prophet. They fit that prophecy, but on the top they don't. Right? Because they get free health care and every fucking thing. They get a lot. They get fucking new. They get houses. Man, they buy property without paying no taxes and shit. Man, they get billions of dollars over there. They it's definitely not the people that they talking about. But to say I know the blasphemy them will say they are Jews. Talking about the people over there in the Middle East, and are not, but are the synagogues of Satan. That's talking about chief house. We're going to look at synagogue. Say, bring together, gather. So you are the gathering of Satan. That's talking about them. So every mischief is go right back to them guys. Yeah, man, I'm trying to hold. Yeah, I'm holding it with my left hand right now. I'm dealing with health problems and shit. My left hand feel numb. Behold, I would make the synagogues of Satan, would say they are Jews, was all the white people in the Middle East, and are not, but do lie. They lie a hell of a lot because it's 2024 and everybody knows that you're not the real Jews. That's why they so upset with you right now, because they know you're not. They know that you're not. They know you perpetuating this shit. You're not. But as soon as the so-called Negroes say that he a Jew, oh, you anti-Semitic. Why is that? And you had that, I'm not gonna go on a rant for this shit that long because I don't got much time for some people to get up in here in this job. And I know, and I would make them to come to worship before thy feet, and they should know I had loved thee. So when the real Jews get over there, you gonna kiss their fucking feet. You're like, yeah, you the chosen one. I don't know if you people remember the movie Captain Hook, where Peter Pan grew up, had kids and shit, and then he went back to the Lost Boys, and they say you're not the Peter Pan. Then he started flying and shit, and they like, know what, you the Pan. Yeah, you are the real Peter Pan. The dude that was give them shits. That's what's going to happen to them. That's what's going to happen to them. Because they have kept the word of my pacer. Also, I will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which I should come upon all the earth world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. That's what's going to happen. What's that dwelling that's going to happen? War 3. That's why I'm telling you people, like, look, I'm trying to tell you so I can get blood out of my hands. Straight up. I'm supposed to be going out there to teach tomorrow, Lord willing. Yeah, I'm supposed to been doing more sit downs, but my internet's fucked up. My phone's not that good either. Yeah, I'm on a fucking Wi-Fi here. It's like when I use the connection, it sucks, but I'm not going to go too deep into that. But what's going to happen, okay, Isaiah chapter 24, verse 6. Therefore had the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are devoured, are desolate. Therefore the habitation of the earth are burnt, and few men left. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. When you say few men, it's going to be a lot of women out there. Let me see. It says that in here. This is Second Esdras. No, I'm finna go to Second Esdras 16:18. The beginning of the sorrows in great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of war, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. See that? That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. So we just said evil. That means bad and displeasure. What should I do when these dang evils should come? Behold, famine and plagues and tribulation and anguish are sent as scorners for amendment. So it's just going to be established that we're going through bad times. But for all these things, thou should not turn from that wickedness, nor be always mindful of their scorners. See, when this shit happened, a lot of you guys that's in the world, you don't want to get right, especially you so-called Negroes, Latinos, that don't want to get right and know that you are the true children of Israel, you're going to get fucked up. Because you're going to be doing more fucking wickedness when this shit happens. I know it. Because I know, I see it in y'all spirit, man. Y'all fucking ignorant as fuck. Talking about getting the bag like, motherfucker, you better go on the fucking World War III, nigga. Talking about getting the bag. No, you gonna go to Iraq, motherfucking Iran, motherfucker. You gonna go to Afghanistan so you're getting the bag. You gonna go, they gonna tell you, look, nigga, get this helmet, put these boots on, and take this motherfucking M16 and go your ass to the Middle East. Don't worry, we're gonna show you how to shoot because you nigga can't shoot anyway. We're gonna show you for about a month or so, and you're gonna be fully trained. They're just gonna send your ass there. And don't give a fuck. Okay? Behold, very sure there'll be goods cheap upon the earth, but they should think themselves to be in good case. And even it should evil grow upon earth, sword and famine and great confusion. But what you seeing now? And the dead should be cast out as dung like shit, and there should be no man to comfort them. For the earth should be wasted, and the city should be cast down. There should be no man to till the earth and to sow it. The trees should gain fruits, and who should gather them? The grapes should raise, and who should trim it? For all the places should be desolate of men. But it's not going to be a lot of men out here. I remember I seen an article when ISIS was killing a lot of men out there in Iraq. You had a lot of women. They were doing a lot of men jobs, and they was kind of fucked up. But you know, they had sons and shit like that too. And like soon they came up to aid, they took them off the war, whatever. Like they couldn't use their sons, anything. So that one man should desire to see another to hear his voice, for a city should be 10 left, and to the field which should hide itself in the thick groves of the cliff. It's like, excuse me. Yeah, it's going to some other stuff too. I'm going to go on to this. The virgin should mourn, this 33. The virgin should mourn, having no bridegroom. The women should mourn, having no husband. Their daughters should mourn, having no helper. Like, okay, you have some female that they car broke down. You know they need a man to fucking fix it. Something like that. You ain't going to see that no more. Because they're going to be off the war. Or the shepherds know you ain't going to see that no more. Move in front of you ain't going to see that no more. Especially women in America, you're going to really appreciate a lot of these men when they gone. It's an old saying. You don't preach, you don't know when you happy until two things is gone. Straight up. I seen that shit before with some females, man. I had a fucking female that I used to deal with almost 10 years ago. Helped her ass out on a lot of shit. When I left, She was a bad case. Her ass was fucking getting drunk and everything, and got with some dudes that wasn't about shit. Okay, then had two niggas to rub together, don't got a pot to piss in and a window to draw it out. Straight up. That's one example there. And the war should that rivalry be destroyed, and their husbands should perish of famine. Because it's not gonna be any of these men out here. And when that time happens, a lot of these women out here is gonna get whatever men there is. It's gonna be one man on a block, and it's gonna be like dirty women. You're gonna have dirty women going after that one man. Okay? Hear now these things and understand that you servant of the Lord, and we understand that. Lord willing, we are, of the elect, and we trying to hopefully we get out of here. Hopefully we do. I'm going to read off on that. This is Luke chapter 21, verse 8. And he said, take heed ye be not deceived, for many should come in my name saying, I am Christ. I really don't like to say Christ. I say Yahweh Shai. And time drove nigh, go ye not therefore after them. Anybody that's saying they like comfy? Remember I seen that vocab group. He said he was a God-sent comforter. The motherfucker died by himself. And you had his followers that was they didn't, they found they received, but they still had a doctrine in their fucking head. Yeah, Compy is dead, but his spirit is still alive in you motherfuckers. You bubblegum rapping motherfuckers. But I'm finna go on. Luke 21:9. But when you should hear war and commotion, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, but the end is not by and by. Because these things, it really don't scare us, man. I'm just hoping that we wake up enough people, mainly the elect, so we can get the hell out of here. They say, he unto them, nation should rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And great earthquakes should be in diverse places, and famine, and pestilence, and fearful sights, and great signs should be there from heaven. That's what you're seeing now. Seeing earthquakes, you're seeing fearful signs. You had a so-called aliens, which was the angels over there in Miami. They had a bunch of cop cars and shit. That's a sign of the times. And right there in Miami, it's by that biblical triangle. When you have a plane or a ship that go past that motherfucker, the Most High gonna get them chariots and snatch that shit out. Because I don't know what it is, but the Most High do not want nobody around that area. It might be islands, it might be something that the Most High preparing, but it was one incident over there by Miami, close by the biblical triangle, that you had a pilot. He was flying, and he said he seen a chariot, a so-called UFO. He said it was like a big giant eye opening. But I'm gonna leave it as that. With that, I say shalom.